Hi guys, so this video is about famous expat never feels safe in the Philippines. Uh, as you can tell from the photo, I'm referring to Team K video. I just watched that the video. The title was "I Never Feel 100% Safe in the Philippines." This is according to Team K. Um, he was talking about that what is happening around his surrounding, not only to him but around his surrounding, also happening to other expat. He was saying that sometimes you just you kind of have to watch your back because you don't know if if you have some animosity or with let's say with your Filipina relatives, they might get back at you, and then that is true. That's in a way because Filipina or Filipino, it's a very tight family. It's a tight family, as I'm sure you all know that. You can see that they kind of stick together, but at the same time also they are very reasonable. So you just have to balance yourself. And then Timmy was also saying that when one time that I think there's like an accident, like a car accident to a foreigner that he know, and even though that the foreigner doesn't think he did anything wrong, but it seems like the other party, which is the Filipino, tried to get money from him. And the sad part was like seems like the authority was in favor of the Filipino. And that's sometimes you get something like that. You get you never know, maybe the authority was relative of this local guy. It just happened to be your lucky day. And of course they're gonna stick together. So if it's not too, if it's not too big of a amount, I would suggest just. I know it's hard to do that. I perfectly understand. If it's not your fault, why would you pay for it? Even it's just for a few bucks, But just to remind yourself, you are a tourist. You are a guest in the country, in the host country. So sometimes you just have to let it go. The small thing, let it go. Don't sweat about it, And then, do you feel safe? You should feel safe in the Philippines, because if something happened, like I'm not talking about something much bigger thing happened to you. You always have your embassy. Your embassy is there to support you. You can always reach out to your embassy, whether that's a U.S. embassy or that's the whatever country you're from. You can always reach out to your embassy, and then the embassy would give you assistance. That's what they do. That's what they are there for, to help their citizen or their national. So don't feel like you are by yourself, and make friends. Not only to the blogger. Some people like to make friends with the blogger. I'm sorry, I have to be very honest with you. I don't consider blogger my friend. I feel like this, here on social media, it's a temporary. Everything is temporary. You could be friends right now, and then tomorrow, people will be attacking each other. I never even once I consider anybody. I'm sorry, guys. If I may offend somebody, never consider a true friend on social media. That's why I don't really right now. Even like Facebook. I'm not very active on Facebook. I used to be very active. Oh, I love to post picture so I can get 10 likes or 20 likes. Those days are gone. In the real world, I have many friends. I have many friends. I have many friends in the Philippines. I have many friends here in the U.S. So you're gonna meet them. You're gonna meet them, but I have to uh, really focus on how to present them. Some are regular people like you and me. Some are well off. Some are even famous. Oh yeah, I do have famous friends in the real world. So, but you will meet them eventually. So, and then also on that video, I was trying to make reaction on Tim K video. He was comparing because he came back to the U.S. and he was saying that he feels much safer to be back home. I think everybody feel that way. When once you're home, you feel much safer, don't you? I mean, at least that I feel that's the way I feel. I would go, if I go away on vacation, go to, let's say, another country. There's no place like in America is my home, and then I always say this to my friends. Doesn't matter how nice, how pretty, how exciting. At the almost the end of my vacation, I cannot wait to get back home. That's the truth. I can be in Europe, I can be on a tour enjoying, or in China, I could be enjoying the tour. Let's say normally I have a 2 weeks vacation. So on the 10th day, I cannot wait to get back home. I just like, even we still have places to see. I just cannot wait to get back home. There's no place like home. So I can understand the feeling of Tim when he was saying that you feel more secure here in the U.S. In a way, it's much secure. Let's just give you an example. If let's say you have a problem of something, you call the 911. The police will be there in less than 5 minutes. Whereas in the Philippines, when you have a problem, you try to call the police. Maybe the police will be there in half an hour, maybe in an hour, or 4 hours, or worse, maybe in a couple of days. So that's that's a different. It's just hard to compare apple and orange. It's a totally different. And then also Tim was saying that in the Philippines, even you are married to a Filipina, there's no path to the citizenship, which is right. He's right about that. And then he talked about, unlike in U.S., everybody can there's a path to be to gain a citizenship, through whatever, through sponsoring, through relative, petition, or even work. You can get through that, and there's a chance for you to become a citizen of the United States. And we all know that America is a land of opportunity. At the same time, it's a land of immigrant. We are from all over the world. Everybody come from. That's why I really like it here. And then not so in the Philippines. You don't see that many foreigners. Maybe now getting more foreigners, but so in a way they kind of try to protect also the Filipino, because you think about it. If let's say if they're gonna give you the citizenship, and then the foreigner, most foreigner has more money than the Filipino. I'm talking about general. So, and then what's going to happen? And then all the foreigner will, will start buying all the land or the real estate, or the business. And what's going to happen to the Filipino? So I think that's what they're thinking. So maybe that's the reason. Uh, the only way for you to become a Filipino citizen was through the act of Congress. We have seen that happen to one of the famous blogger, becoming Filipino, and became a Filipino. Uh, he was also known as Kuya Kulas. Kuya Kulas. He was like kind of the ambassador of the Philippines. He was kind of promoting. His channel is it's very nice. It's all about promoting about the Philippines, and he's always smiling. It's always positive, no negative. So people like that, and the uh, the Senate, I believe the Senate or the Congress of the Philippines kind of appreciate that, and kind of this like a and good gesture, just reward him with the citizenship. So that's good for him. And the other thing that I want to mention, I love basketball. When I was still in the Philippines, Philippines was pretty good in Asian basketball. And then later on, like when China, start to join, when China start to open, and then because the the Chinese are taller, and they're taller, much taller than the Filipinos, so they kind of start to winning more games. And then the other country, I think, also join in. I believe Iran or something like that. And now Asia used to be Philippines used to be the one or two, and now they're losing. So I believe at that time, there's a very wealthy businessman. I think it's Mr. Ko Hwang Ko, and with American coach Ron Jacob. I believe they start to recruit, the Phil from the U.S. If you have just slight of Filipino blood, you qualify. You qualify if you have a good basketball player. You have slight Filipino blood. They will give you citizenship if you agree to represent the Philippines. Of course, you have to stay in the Philippines, during those times. I think maybe they make it so easy. They make it so easy for the feel what we call feel. So those are the also few was able to granted citizenship by the Philippine Congress. So either you're a famous athletic, or you are a famous blogger. Maybe there's a chance of Filipino citizenship, path to Philippine citizenship. But other than that, no, you have to be a Filipino, or you have to be born in the Philippines. So that's the only way. Anyway, so let's talk about safety in the Philippines. Philippines is, for me, I believe it's still considered a very safe place, especially in the province. I was from Manila, so I've seen it all. I've seen it all. That's why sometimes when I see foreigner bloggers, they were talking about all the nice things in the Philippines. The people were so nice, and I was kind of concerned because you don't want to I mean, it's good to promote that way, but at the same time, I just don't want, a foreigner just to think that, oh, everything is safe. Oh, we don't have to worry. Let's wear our jewelry. We want to look good, especially here in Palm Beach, all the lady, big diamond, like all the jewelry. You don't want to do that in the Philippines, I only have this neck chains right here. This is 24 carat, I wear here, it's nothing here. When I go to the Philippines, I took this off. I don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear anything. I just have my watch. That's it. Try to, you know, try to be simple. But I have to tell you, I have a problem. Even when I'm still in the Philippines, I have a problem in the Philippines because of what? My complexion. I don't know. Uh, People always think that I'm a rich person. Even when at one time I was so poor, don't even know where to get my next meal. People still think I'm rich. That's my problem in the Philippines. So I try to, you know, this time when I go back, I will just maybe I'll just wear this kind of shirt. It's so simple. Couple of times when I was back, a couple of times I tried. I like to wear something nice, t-shirt or something, like those name brand. But now I try, not now. I just want to be comfortable, and you don't want to attract, bad element. So saying that, I just want also like let people know. Now, sometimes I've seen other blogger. They marry a Filipina and they're gonna start building a house, and so they want to take video, the step, the process from the beginning to the very end. And I have to admit it, I love it. I love to watch that too because I want to see the whole process. Even I don't plan to build houses. I already have a house in the Philippines. I have a townhouse. But I don't, I don't plan to build another house, and I don't even plan to buy a car in the Philippines. So that's why I prefer to live in the city. So I can just maybe get an Uber, something like that, or tricycle. What I'm trying to say is, it's good. I know you want to showcase it's good for your blog, but you have to kind of think about it. Do you want a safety or you want a, content? What do you want? Which one is more? For me, safety is first. So I would not want to show, like those things. Like me, I know some people have a very nice house in the Philippines, and then will I film that and show it to my viewer? Hell no. The safety of my friend is more important than the content. I would not do that. I have to kind of think of a situation, like walk around that without really showcasing something like that. Maybe just show you one room and then that's it, because safety first. It's always safety first. So that's what I just want to share with my viewer, or if other channel are watching, you just have to think about it, and then don't give out too much information. Like I want to tell you like how much I have. Like I have $2 in my pocket right now. I'm not going to tell you what's my earning. Forget it. You're not going to get that. So yeah, I will just not. There's a lot of things that that I can talk about. I can share with you, but not personal information. Personal information, you're not gonna get anything. Anyway, so just be very, keep a low key, and then also always remember, a foreigner, Filipino loves foreigner. You don't have to worry about that. They adores you. Maybe just because it's a complexion, or probably because they can, like when I was still in the Philippines, I love American people. I love American people. That's my dream, to go to America. Especially when I was watching Robert De Niro. I watched Robert De Niro in a movie with Meryl Streep. Falling in Love. I love that movie. And Robert De Niro was wearing this trench coat. I said, I gotta go to New York. I gotta wear that trench coat. It's a dream. And I did. I landed in New York. My first job is in New York. Stayed there for like almost 6 years before I moved to Florida. And then, I used to watch Robert De Niro, but I love his movie before, not now. I love, which one is that? The Deer Hunter. That's one of my favorite. The Deer Hunter, right? I can relate to that movie a little bit, but I'm not going to talk about it. The Deer Hunter, the Robert De Niro. Just and then if you can help your Filipino family, sure, but also at the same time, there's always a limit, because otherwise, they would, sometimes I hate to say this, but sometimes, they might be taking advantage of you also. If and this almost sometimes the situation is like non-stop. When you give it to this person, another you're going to show. There's more relatives going to show. It's word spread around so fast. It's like a wildfire. It spreads so fast you won't believe it. They love chismis. They like the gossip. And have you heard of that crab mentality? So, just be very careful. And as long you be yourself, and try to help when you can. And then also learn to say no. No, learn to say no. You're not a bank, so you have to learn to say no. I think I cover pretty much my reaction on Tim's video. I'm gonna put the link. It's a good video. I really like that. I think he's very. I'm just glad that he made that video, so I can make this reaction for you guys. Anyway, let me know. You can comment below and let me know your thought, or if you have any bad experience in the Philippines. I'd be more than happy to answer your question, or even give advice, since I'm from the Philippines, and I still have many friends back home. Anyway, so thank you again for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. Bye bye.